Good morning. I had to come back to Cheddar for another pop at this. After last week's session, those 2 missed runs have just been stuck in the back of my mind ever since, and I thought, gotta give it another go. While I've got the opportunity, gotta give it a go. So I've come down. It is mind-bendingly hot today. The conditions are, so different to last week. I know it was sunny last week, but there was definitely a chill breeze coming up this hill behind me. Wind is coming from a different direction now. It's coming down the bank, and yeah, it is warm. It's really warm, really bright. Although when I got here, as you saw earlier, it was very, very misty. You couldn't actually see kind of, 20, 30 meters into the reservoir. It was that thick, but the sun quickly burnt that off. And yeah, I don't think it's gonna do me any favors in all honesty. I think if I get a bite during the day, I'm gonna be very lucky. I'm gonna have to stick it out until early evening. And yeah, fingers crossed, once the light levels drop a little bit, the pike will come out and play. So yeah, for the moment, I'm gonna keep moving. I'm gonna do my usual thing of 20 meters up the bank every half hour or so, keep the rods casting. And yeah, we'll see how we go. If I get anything, I'll report back, but otherwise, I think it's gonna be a long day of sitting and waiting. Let's see what happens. Yeah, that's the way.
Come, sit.
That's either a fish or a big old ball of weed.
I'm going for the weed. At what point do you find out when you get it out of the water? Or can you
It
tell
feels like
before?
it's kicking. I think it's a bit of both, to be honest.
Oh.
Oh no, that's a fish.
Is it? Oh my god, hang on, let me take a video of this. Hang on. I need it. I don't suppose you can stop, can you? Go on, I got you. Is it alive? It's huge.
Oh! I'll tell you what, I was not expecting that.
Is he alive?
Oh yeah, he's alive.
Is he?
Right. Oh, how's that? I was just talking to this very nice lady. Sorry, what's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah. Just talking to Sarah about this and that and the world and everything. And the left-hand rod with the sardine on it absolutely ripped off, and this chunky monkey was in the end. I'm not going to weigh it. I'm going to get it back as quick as I can, but I reckon that's a real tummy on it. That must be pushing 16 or so. I'm made up with that. I was not expecting a daytime bite. Happy days. Woo! Wow, I'm amazed. Look at that. There's a beast of a pike. I haven't caught a pike that size for quite some time now. Let's get your head. So you just
Come on then, Winifred.
Hold them by the tail. Let her get her breath back. Look at that. into deep water.
She's like, see you later.
Oh wow!
There you go.
Amazing. I got to say, I am slightly in awe of that fish. I was not expecting something like that today, particularly at this time. Yeah, that roared off at about 1:30 in brilliant sunlight. But I thought I'd take the opportunity to quickly show you how I've been fishing on this session and the previous session. The main thing is, and the only real difference between this and how I've been fishing on the rivers, is that I'm using a poly ball on the trace. So for all intents and purposes, it's exactly the same trace. So this is what, I think it's like 30-pound trace wire. All I've got is a standard size 8 swivel, a anti-tangle sleeve there, which just pushes the swivel and the trace away from the lead. Usual length trace, but instead of crimping it on the end, I've knotless knotted it, and then I've twisted, all I've done is just like twisted the wire around the poly ball on the end. And yeah, what I'm finding is that that poly ball's got enough buoyancy in it that the bait sinks very slowly. Now when I'm putting the frozen baits out, because they've got a bit of air trapped in them from when they've been frozen, they are sitting up. But what I'm finding is that once they've defrosted, they are laying on top of what's out there, which is predominantly weed. I'm getting a couple of bits that are hard bottoms, but it's mainly weed out there. And yeah, that has done the trick. So I've sat in this swim for way too long because I got chatting to Sarah, who very kindly filmed that fish coming in as well. And yeah, I think it is time for fresh baits and a bit of a move. Time's marching on, it's about 2 o'clock now. So yeah, I'm undecided. I think I'm probably going to go that way. So I'm going to go further up this wall, probably another 20 to 30 meters. And then as the afternoon wears on, I'm going to work my way back down this side. Yeah, let's see what happens. But yeah, as I'm sure you can tell, I am one happy pike angler. I've done my last move of the day, last peg, fresh baits on both rods, spotted over the top of both rods as well, lovely great slick going across the water, and yeah, I think if I'm gonna get a bite, now is when it's gonna happen. It feels about bite o'clock, if you know what I mean. Yeah, temperature is rapidly dropping, as is that sun in the sky, and it looks stunning out here this evening. It looks really cool. The wind has completely changed. It was going right to left, it's now coming off my back. And it's only a gentle breeze, so because of this wall, the water is just flat calm. And yeah, it looks stunning. I'm still slightly in awe of getting that fish out of midday today, and yeah, it's a bit of a chunk, so I'm chuffed to bits with that. But you never know, I might be in with one more chance. If not, I've had a blast. I've really enjoyed my day here today, and yeah, it's my last opportunity to fish here before the off, so you know, it was definitely worth coming down. So yeah, hope you enjoyed that video. Hit like if you did like the video, subscribe if you haven't, and yeah, I'll see you next time.